Morning, everyone. Welcome to your Saturday morning yoga core class. My name's Deb. As you know, welcome back. It's a beautiful day. So today we're going to focus on our core muscles, our abdominals, our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads, all those big important muscles that give us our strength to go through our daily lives. And in yoga, they help us fly. So let's learn how to fly by making them those strong. Don't really need a prop today, but if you want a thick towel or a thick blanket, that's always handy for the mat work. It's totally up to you. It's not necessary, but it might make you a bit more comfortable. And just as a reminder, as I always do, yoga is a practice, and this is your practice. So please work within your comfort zone and your capabilities. Take breaks when you need to. Be responsible. Come down to the mat. Come to a child's pose. Return to the breath. And then join us back in the asana, in the posture when you are ready. This is your yoga, your practice, so you do you. With that, we're going to start actually lying down today on our mat, so please join me there. Bringing in all sorts of stuff from outside. So we're just going to take a moment, lying down, however's comfortable for you, knees bent, legs straight, knees together, whatever is your comfort on the mat. Tuck your chin a little bit to really lengthen that back of your spine. And see if you can imprint your lower spine onto the mat. So get rid of that curve, maybe a little bit of a pelvic tilt to kind of get you down there. And we're just going to take that moment to breathe. Connect with our breath. Let the week go. We don't need it here. Doesn't serve us any purpose. Let's get rid of it. Nothing fancy in the breath work. Just be aware of it and aware of that breath connection with how your body's going to move for the next 30 minutes. So take two more here. Just really filling our lungs, settling into the class, settling into the moment. On that next inhale, let's gather those knees together, hug them into the chest, but don't pull them back. Think about hugging them down so your lower spine still stays on the mat as you do that. Maybe as you inhale, you can hug them a little tighter, and as you exhale and feel your belly fill, they move away from your body a little bit. Let's do that a couple times. So inhale, pull them in a little bit tighter, and as you exhale, let them relax and give your belly room to expand. Do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Then let's grab behind those thighs and let's do a few little rocks back and forth to come up to a tiptoe seated position. Going to take a little bit of momentum here. So give yourself a bit of a rock, come to tiptoe. Do that about 4 times. Just really waking up that spine. Getting those abdominals used to some motion. This time, all the way up and over. That's never very graceful. Onto your tippy toes here. Gather your balance. And if you can, this is a really good glute and quad strengthening because you need to hold your core in. Keep that focus. We're going to kickstart this right from the beginning. So you can leave your fingers down. But as we practice this, and we know yoga is a practice, we get stronger and more focused, you can lift up into that tall posture. Keep that balance. Woo. You can see I'm still practicing this one. Excellent. Up. See if we can do that one more time here. You can always keep your fingers down for balance. Great work. Let's roll that over onto our knee. Into a tabletop position. Inhale, prepare. Let's make sure our elbows, our wrists, our shoulders are aligned, our knees and hips are aligned, and our feet are straight out behind with the toes tucked. Drop that back, drop that lumbar spine, drop that belly. Inhale deeply. And exhale, tuck your chin, push your shoulders away. Pull your belly up. Use those core muscles to pull that belly up. And then let's relax and let it go. Do that one more time. Inhale. Pull, pull, pull. Use that belly to pull yourself up. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Reset. We're going to do those knee lifts. We've done those before. Think about pushing into the hands and pushing into the top of your feet. Really pull that belly in to help you lift your knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's pull that belly, lift those knees, push away, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's put those knees down. Maybe just a little child's pose, just for a second. And inhale back up. Let's do that one more time. Let's prepare. Pull your belly in, pull those abdominals in, lift those knees, push that floor away. Count to 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down. And then just a little bit of a break. Keep those wrists going. Back up to tabletop. Let's do some tiger crunches here, because tiger crunches are great for us. Take that right leg straight back. Don't lose that connection on your left. Try and stay up nice and tall here. Inhale. As you exhale, tuck that knee in, tight nose to knee. Bring it back. Let's bring that right knee to the right elbow and send it back. Right knee, left elbow. Send it back. Stay with me. Right knee to nose. Tuck it in, and back. Hold there, regroup. Let's do some leg lifts. From the glute, not from the back. So think about clenching your glute and then lifting that leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. Let's put that leg down. Okay, you know it's going to happen. Same thing, other side. Connect. Let's lift that leg straight back here. Use the glute muscle. Inhale, tiger crunch in. Left leg to your nose. Put it back. Left leg to left elbow. And back. Left leg, right elbow. Cross it over. Crunch it in. And back. One more time. No to knees. Really, really tiger crunch that in nice and tight. And bring it back. And then those leg lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Let's tuck those toes. Let's send those hips up and back into our first downward dog. Be nice to yourself here this morning. Walk that out. Big exaggerated walks. Really stretching out the side. Settle in. A couple breaths in stillness, just to connect with the breath. Bring ourselves back to our awareness, back to the present moment. Then let's bend those knees deeply. Look ahead of your hands. Step, jump, or hop to the top of your mat. Deep forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, let's bring that all the way up, strong and tall in our mountain pose. Reach up high, hands down through heart center. Excellent, everybody. Join me at the top of your mat. Let's check in with our strong mountain pose. Lift your toes, spread your toes, drop your toes. Really, really ground down through all 4 corners of your feet. Your legs at hip width distance apart. Tuck your bottoms under. Pull that belly in. Chest automatically comes up. Shoulders down and back. That's tall mountain posture, top to bottom. Inhale there, arms up high, look up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, drop those knees, tuck your elbows in tight. Let's go down through a push-up, all the way down. Nice and slow here, look down, all the way to the belly. Inhale to cobra, baby cobra. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck your toes, hips up and back, down dog. Bend those knees deeply, look ahead of your hands, jump to that spot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's bring it all the way up. And exhale, hands down through heart center. All right, let's add on to this. Hands to your hips, coming to that grounded pose again. That's position of strength. Let's center all that balance down the middle. That's where we get our strength. Start to put the weight into your left foot. Make that right foot a little bit lighter. Use the concentration. You can do this nice and slow. It's almost like a backwards tiger crunch here that we're going. Bring that leg all the way back, and it's as far as it can, and sit it down to either high lunge or low lunge, your choice here. Get your position. Take that moment to really pull everything in and up, to connect with it, to use that core strength to help you stay here. That back leg strong, right knee over the right ankle, or left knee over your left ankle. Inhale our hands up, fingers touch at the top. And as we exhale, let's bring our arms to shoulder height and deep down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, we're gonna do 4 of these, 5 of these. Exhale down, I think that's 3. Inhale up, 4. Exhale down, 1 more, 5. Good strength, good coordination, and down. Back to that strong pose, bring your hands back to your hips. Power off that back leg, and let's come to standing at the top of our mats. Excellent, let's do that again, other side. Good, and take a big breath in. Exhale down through heart center. Hands to your hips again. Let's make that left leg lighter this time. Then begin to hinge at the hip, sending that left leg straight back behind you. Using your core strength, using your concentration, all the way back, and then drop it down into that high lunge position. Connect again, recenter. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dip it down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, that's 3. We've got 5. Down, 1 more. Up and down. Come back to your power position. Inhale deeply to prepare. Push off. Come back to standing at the top of that. Let's inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale into a chair pose here, nice and deep. Glutes engaged, hamstrings engaged, quads engaged. Inhale your arms to shoulder height first, kind of sit into the position. And then if you want, you can bring them up higher or bring them into your chest to really help you stay there. It doesn't matter if your knees touch in this position, it's totally up to you. I like to have a little bit of space here, helps me balance a bit better, but totally up to you. Catch our breath here. We're going to do some yogi squats. So fists of fire, pull it back and stand up. And back to chair, that's 1. Fists of fire, 2. Use those biceps in this one, 3. 4. 5. We're going to go for 10. 6. 7. 8. 9, last one, we can do this, and 10. Back to chair pose, fold it forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to plank. Knees down or up, see if you can do knees up. So check in here, your wrists, your shoulders, elbows, all aligned. Toes nice and straight. Look just ahead of your hand. If you look at your feet, you can see what happens. Your belly comes up, your bottom comes up. That's not a pretty plank. We need pretty planks. So weight over your shoulders, look ahead of your fingers. Engage that belly in. Yeah, we're holding this. You got it. Do 10, 9, 8. You can do this. 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to really think about pulling your belly, using that core to lift yourself up and back into down dog. And then let's go forward into plank again. Suck that belly in, pull it in tight, pull yourself up into down dog. Yogi push-ups here. Nice and slow and concentrated. It's not about speed. It's about the quality of the work we're doing here in yoga. Up and back, we're going to do 2 more of these. Really use that core muscles to help you get up into that position. Last one, I think, maybe not, maybe 1 more. Don't hold your breath. So think about exhaling to come down. Last one, tuck that core and pull it in. Inhaling to come up. And settle in here just a minute. Let's exhale back to plank. Left knee down here. We're going to come over, swing your left knee around so it's running parallel to the short side of the mat, perpendicular long side. Can be on your wrist here. There's two variations. We're going to do a side plank variation here. So you can stay with your left knee down, or you can bring it and stack. Okay, your choice. I'll show you this one. Your left hand kind of underneath your left shoulder, slightly ahead. Bring that right arm up. Big and wide and open. Push away from the floor. Reach for the sky. And as you exhale, let's bring that right arm, needle underneath. Twist, twist, twist. Inhale to expand. Do 3 more of these. Exhale, twist it under. Inhale to expand. 2 more. Still twist it under. Want a challenge? Come on up. Ah, full side plank. Up. Keep that bottom half of your body lifted. Last one. And up. Great work. That's a tough one. Set that hand down. Let's come back into a child's pose. Give ourselves a break. Our wrists a bit of a break because you guys know what we have to do. I'm just going to swing around here. We have to do the other side. So, from our child's pose, let's come forward, tuck our feet under, come back into that strong plank position. Again, you can do this from the knee. It's your choice. Swing your legs around. Swing that right leg so it's running perpendicular to the short side of the mat. Reach that left arm up nice and tall. Think about pushing away from the floor and reaching at the same time, not just reaching, but it's both actions that'll get you where you want. Lift that bottom, those right ribs up. Don't dump into it, lift it up. Inhale to prepare, and then exhale. Let's dip that under. Inhale up. 4 of these, remember, so that's 1. We can do it. Under and up. And again, if you want to add 2, under and up. Last one, we can do this. Under and up. Oh, all right, back to a child's pose, just for a break here. Give ourselves, maybe roll those wrists up with a lot of wrist work. Excellent. From your child's pose, bring yourself out long onto your mat, belly down. Make like a flat pillow with your hands. So your right hand on top of your left hand, kind of like that. And put your forehead on that. And we're going to do some crocodiles. So inhale here and exhale. On your next inhale, lift your shoulders and your upper back and your neck up. It's kind of like a big crocodile move. Exhale down. We do 5 of those. That's 1. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Motion's really coming from the shoulder, not the neck. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale down. Okay, push yourself back into a child's pose. Lift your legs around and come to seated at the top of your mat. Hey, let's do that Navasana series. Sharon, you were in the class last night, so you know the one with the wine glass. We're not doing that one today. So we are going to do our Navasana series. So sitting up nice and tall here, and again, there's many variations in this series that you can do. Just feet hip width distance apart. I want you to think about tilting back, not curling back, really using those core muscles to help us be there. Chest up and lifted. Just let your body tilt back until you feel that engagement in your glutes, in your core, abdominals. You're working a lot of muscle groups here. Bring your arms out straight. On the exhale, bring your right arm around to touch. Inhale it back to center. Exhale to touch. Inhale to center. Really concentrating on the breath work here. Makes it so you don't hold your breath, and holding your breath is never a good thing. So think about exhaling, open, inhaling, bringing it back. We'll do 5 more of these each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale. And sometimes it's not really thinking, you know, I have to exhale here, I have to inhale here. It's more just thinking, okay, I have to breathe. So it doesn't matter if you inhale when I say exhale. So it'll be up to you. The important thing is just to remember to breathe. I've lost count, so we're going to do 2 more each side. 1 more, make it count. Let's not do these fast. Again, we're going for quality, not quantity. Last one. And open. Excellent. Let's come forward. Let's just give ourselves a little bit of a baby hug. Sit up to prepare. We're going to do a different one. Come on, back again. Engage that core. Chest lifted, straight back, chin tucked. Beautiful posture. Again, you can do this with both legs up, or keep one foot down for grounding. Totally your choice. Grab hold of that left foot. Bring your right leg out long. You're going to tap it down 10 times. Sorry, excuse me. 2, 3, 4. Not just using our abdominals here, but using our glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, and 10. Hug both those knees in. Let's bring that left leg out. Hold on to that right leg. Same thing, left leg. 1. You can put this toe down at 50s if it's better for you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8. Don't lose it now. 9 and 10. Just think about those beach bodies. We are building. Hug it in. And then let's come down to the mat. But let's do it with concentration. Don't just flop down. See if you can do it like a nice, slow sit up. Always reach that one little sticking point where your body just wants to collapse like mine just did. And come on down. Great stuff. Okay, let's do those Pilates crunches that we've been working on that really help us connect our core and our back and our pelvis all together. So take your thumbs and place them on your lower ribs. And then take your middle finger and place that on the bony part that sticks out of your hips. It's called your ASIS. So place them there. Give yourself a bit of a pelvic tilt to imprint your spine onto the mat, to flatten it down. Inhale, and as you exhale, curl the other way, so you're opening up that space. So you're curling up to create space, lifting your spine up, and exhale, pull it in. Inhale to open, exhale, crunch it in. So you can feel your finger opening when you curl and closing when you tuck. Let's do 10 of those. 9. And really concentrate on pulling those abdominal muscles together. 8. This is a great exercise for those abdominal muscles. And it is not a sit-up, which is always wonderful. I think that's 7. 6. 5. Really exaggerate that curve. Pull it together. 4. 3, 2, last one, make it count, and 1. Excellent. I always like to pull in just to give a little bit of a break in between those types of exercises. Okay, send your legs out. Think about stacking your hips and your knees together. Don't let your knees come back over your belly like that. You really want them to be straight up for this exercise to be the best. Pull that core belly in, just as we were doing that exercise. Think about flattening your spine onto the mat. So really imprinting your spine onto your mat. Your knees and hip width distance apart and aligned with your knees and hips aligned. Inhale here and tap that right toe down. Bring it up. Exhale, tap the left. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, right. Exhale, left. You can inhale. I'm not saying inhale. I'm just expecting you to do that. 10 more of these. Remember, don't let it creep forward. They'll want to creep forward over your belly as you get tired. So just check back in and make sure your knees are still aligned here as we go through all 10 of these. I think that is 6. Stay with me. A lot of it sneaks up on you, this one. 4. 3. Almost there, almost there. Stay with it. Check in, make sure you're still in that core connection. And last one. Oh, pull that in, give yourself a hug. One more exercise here. Bring our legs out, bottoms of your feet together into that butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana pose. Let your legs drop open. Tuck your chin, take your hands, make a little pillow for your head, resting your head in your pillow. We'll do some butterfly crunches because they just sound wonderful. How can they hurt, right? Inhale, as you exhale, curl it up, chin up. Not this, but lifting and down. Inhale and down. Inhale, down. Inhale. I'm not even going to count on this one. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of them. Inhale up and down. Up and down. They're butterfly crunches. They can't hurt us. They're good for us. Okay, maybe 5 more. I'll let you guys have that. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last one could work. I love butterfly crunches. It's fun. So pull it in. Let's take that left leg out long. Let's just do a little bit of a twist to stretch out our backs after the exercises. Right leg across your chest. Right arm out long. Look out over that right shoulder. Stretching out that back, stretching out those core muscles that we've worked on. Inhale, let's bring that one back to center. Bring your left leg in, give yourself a hug. Right leg out long on the mat. Hold that left leg in. Use your right hand to bring it across your body. Look out over your left side. Couple breaths. Just really stretching it out. So nice. Twists are so nice for the body. Last one. Bring it back to center. Let's give ourselves a nice big tight hug. Tight, tight, tight. Bring your nose to your knees. Give yourself a hug here. Pull it in, pull it in. And then as you exhale, let's send it all out long. Big, big, big good morning stretch. Roll your wrists, roll your ankles. Huge stretch here, entire length of your body. Inhale there again. And as you exhale, let's roll over to our sides. Push ourselves up to a seated position. And as we do in our core class, let's do our communication mudra. So find a comfortable seated position at the top of your mat. Take your thumbs, which is the mudra for connection, and your ring finger, which is the mudra for, your thumbs are the mudra for igniting or starting up, and your ring fingers are the mudra for connection and communication. So we bring both of those together. If you want to receive energy, open your palms up and place your hands on your knees. If you want to feel more grounded in this mudra, bring your hands down to the floor and put your fingers on the floor. So if you want to receive that energy, let's just sit here for a moment in this communication mudra. And really what we want to do here is to think about that person that we want to connect with this week in a meaningful way. Reach out to someone that maybe you haven't spoken to for some time that you think or feel could use your support, needs a phone call from you. Communication is so important. Keep those lines open. Just breathe here for a moment. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too detailed. Just that communication line. Then on the next inhale, let's bring our palms together at heart center to seal that intention, to seal that mudra. Bow our heads. Namaste. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Hope to see you soon.